Breaking news from Sean Training of ESPN. The Denver Nuggets have fired their head coach, Michael Malone. Michael Malone was signed to be the new Nuggets head coach back in 2015, and he has led the Nuggets to an NBA Finals where they won it in 2023. Calvin Booth, the general manager of the Denver Nuggets, was also been fired. During the time of this firing, the Nuggets were on a 4-game losing streak, and there was a bunch of tension that have arose in the locker rooms. Players have lost trust in their coaches, especially Nikola Jokic. And it was reported that players from the Nuggets would refuse to watch films after games, especially the ones that they lost. And then Michael Malone wanted to play his veteran guys, whereas Calvin Booth advocated for his young players to be played and wanted Russell Westbrook, the veteran, to be benched. However, Michael Malone did not want to bench Russell Westbrook and played him instead over Jalen Pickett. Just a lot of tension rising. And then a Nuggets spokesperson came out and told the media of ESPN reportedly that they feel like this is a good step in the right direction. And I just don't see how this is a good step in the right direction. Firing your head coach and your general manager is just crazy because there was only 3 games left in the regular season before the playoffs started. And now you have David Adelman, who is the assistant head coach, who will take over as the new interim head coach for the rest of the season and throughout the playoffs. And right now the Nuggets are currently on a brink of a free fall. So now, with the firing of Michael Malone, he'll be the 4th head coach to win an NBA championship and be fired out of the 6. So he would join Frank Vogel, Mike Budenholzer, Nick Nurse, as the 4 coaches to be fired with an NBA championship. Nick Nurse was the head coach of the Toronto Raptors back in 2019, where they won the championship, beating the Golden State Warriors. And then the year after, it was a hot mess, and then he got fired. Same things went with the other coaches, with Frank Vogel of the Los Angeles Lakers, Mike Budenholzer of the Milwaukee Bucks, and now Michael Malone of the Denver Nuggets. The only 2 other active head coaches who has won an NBA championship and has not been fired currently are Steve Kerr of the Golden State Warriors and Joe Mazzulla, Boston Celtics.